all that's within me. Bless his holy name. You know, and I wanted to address this here because I didn't address on other videos. But I want to say this here. Don't go to my children with your mess hole. But you need to tell my children you slept with their daddy. That's what you need to do. Okay, so you want to run behind, you trying to cause confusion for me. You causing confusion for yourself. You digging not just a hole for yourself, but for your children too. All this stuff that you call yourself doing, you act just like Donald act. So see, that's how you gave yourself away, honey. Like I said, stay out of my business. Stay out of my life with my children, because you nothing but a lying hoe. Do I make myself, you and Donna both, okay? You going to saying stuff you ain't got no business saying to my children. But you need to see where your children at. And stop up in my goddamn business. Because my business is not your business. Do I make myself clear? Ho. Y'all have a nice day. I just want to address that. Because see what she did going behind my back, saying things to my children. And this hoe don't even know me. She assuming she know me because see, she just like my husband, stupid as hell. She got the same demons. They done slept together. Same demons he got. She got them too. Can't keep her legs closed like he can't keep his stuff in his pants. They will hit anything. And the family, my sister know about her. Okay. They know how she is. See, you should have stayed in your own lane, baby, because you know comparison to me. And you were never going to get nothing. Because see, that cult, they don't even want you. Okay? And you got yourself mixed up in mess you shouldn't have gotten yourself mixed up in. And then fake and being phony. You think God was going to let you get away with all this crazy girl. You were deceived. All I did was try to help you love yourself. Not you getting jealous of somebody else's relationship or your own sister. That's sick as hell. It's sad somebody got to make a video like this. Or you know, other videos I made pertaining to your own sister. Then go behind your back to try to fool with the kids and stuff like that. Trying to start separate you and your children like the other nigga did. And then try to other people too. Because she's so low down and dirty. Trying to be sneaky hoe. You ain't sneaky. You didn't even know me, girl. You did all this stupid stuff like you were doing something. Girl, please. You don't even know me. But to set up and be deceptive and no stuff was done and you sat back and said nothing, you joined in the game because of your jealousy, image, strife, and debate. See, when you had that Bible, you should have really read it. Still a jumping over certain things. This fit me, that fit me. No, baby. You got to take it all. You can't just make something fit you. Sex outside is a sin. Enter into other people's marriage trying to break up their home for your own selfish motive. That's a sin. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell you how bad that is. You know how bad that is? You watch and see how your life turned out. That's how bad that is. You look back at what you've been going through with your children. That's a sin. That shows you exactly what direction you going in. All over a penis, baby, a penis. What the heck? Somebody else's husband, girl. Or some other man. You think this nigga love you. You stupid and stupid get. No, but see, you thought you was in competition with me, baby. You know comparison to me. Because I'm not fake. What you see is what you get. I don't switch up on people, okay? I don't go around behind people's back talking about people, talking about, you know, like you be doing. Going behind my back talking, and you've been doing it for years. That's a sign of jealousy, sweetheart. And everybody know you're jealous. They see your jealousy, okay? Now, I don't want to make this all about you, but I'm just letting you know. You keep your funky away from my kids. You see your kids. You should have been taking care of them, still all up in my business, all up in my relationship, trying to break my relationship up, which number one, girl, is this. Did he leave for you? No, he didn't, honey. Okay. That says a lot. You were just a little side hoe like the rest of the hoes. And I was not stressing about it. Did you notice that? Did you ever hear me bring up what you and him were doing? No. Did you? While you was laughing and giggling behind my back like you were doing something. You wasn't doing nothing. You just showing how stupid you are. And you know what the bad part about it is this. You went through all that for what? What did you gain from it? A little bit of money? What did profit the whole gain the whole world, lose your soul? For a little morsel. You could have had a whole lot more. Because you allowed the devil to deceive you. You know, against your own sister? What is wrong with you? I never thought bad of you. I don't care what you were doing. I don't care if you sleeping around with whoever you want to sleep around. I didn't care. But I was encouraging you to do better, to be better. But see, you can't be better unless you love yourself. Stop looking down on yourself. See, you didn't play the game so long. See, this is what people don't understand. You could do some, God be trying to get your attention. God be trying to get your attention, get your attention. Then it come to place. When you try to go to God, God don't hear you. Because of the type of deeds that you did. He don't hear you. You go and join a covenant, or trying to get in a covenant for what? For what? For the little bit of money you was getting? For what? The devil deceived you, girl. What you think? God gave you a sister. What you think God gave you a sister for? You too busy with trying to compete when you didn't even have to compete. Now you can't even go because look at how you didn't conduct yourself. You can't even go. And see, this is the season. You know, the last, I say last 5 years. God been showing me different things about cutting off people and all this other stuff. But you thought you was smart going behind my back saying stuff, trying to, all this stuff you trying to settle for yourself like you going to move into my spot. Girl, you stupid as hell. You can't think I care about you moving and dealing with him. Because you deal with him and all them other men and women he sleep with. So that's you, baby. I'm okay. I just always thought more of you, even knowing what you did. I still did not down you about what I knew. Only thing I tell you about loving yourself, about you having a wealthy husband, about different things that was supposed to transpire in your life and it didn't transpire in your life because of what you did. That blocked all your blessings. The little twinkles you get here and there, that ain't nothing, girl, what you would have had. But see, you allow the enemy to deceive you. That's the sad part. This is why I talk to people all the time. This is why I tell people, love yourself. Y'all, this is my husband, the one slept with my sister and other family members as well. And God told me to start using his picture because, see, he don't want nobody to know who he is. So I'm putting this picture out here so everybody can know who he is. The one slept with my sister. But, right now I'm just trying to, I'm talking about her, stuff she done. People start acting funny with you because she done said something. She done concocted some kind of lie to make herself look good, like she this hero or she this good person and she not. Like about how I've been, I hope y'all having a nice day. I don't want to acknowledge y'all and say thank y'all for coming in watching. I appreciate if y'all like my videos, guys, as y'all come in. I appreciate that because I'm trying to grow my channel because I want more people to come out and listen, because it's things I'm saying that's going to help other people that's going through the same thing, where they don't hold no remorse. When I say that, like hate people or mad at people because of what they do, but because those people are who they are. And these people, they're unable to change because they are sealed in the stuff that they did, because the, how you say it, because the depths of what they did, they're sealed in what they do. When I say they're sealed in what they do, it's no turning around for them. They getting ready to go down a deeper hole than what they were in. What they call themselves trying to pull themselves up by sacrificing people for money. So, and they get in these calls to Masons. They get Masons. Some of the Masons and Eastern Stars are tied up with the cartels. But well, I was saying like how my husband met my sister. I already knew it when they first did. I knew it. And not just that, other family members he have slept with as well. This is why I always, how you say it, I always fed him with a long handled spoon. When I say that, I did everything I was supposed to do as a wife to him. Whatever he did outside of that, that was him, and he did go around, spreading a lot of lies about me as a person, trying to, what they call smear campaign, which it doesn't affect me, because I don't care what nobody say, because he always knew who I was and who I am. And I knew my beginning, and I know my ending. I know where I'm going. So this is the thing, when you know who you are, you don't have to worry about other people. And y'all come back and like my posts and watch my videos, because the PR, they are interfering with my videos and stuff. They doing it because of jealousy. But I'm gonna keep telling my story. Every get a chance, opportunity, I'm gonna get out here and say what I need to say. And I want to say that I pray that the blessings of God would overtake you all. And I pray that I've said something, on my videos to encourage you to love yourself. Because when you love yourself, a lot of things you don't have to go through. The man, that's my husband that slept with my sister. And they plotted to try to kill me and my son for money. The Masons, the group they in, the covenant they in, uh, they told them if they sacrificed me for wealth, they would get money. But see, what they didn't know, they couldn't sacrifice me because of who I am. Um, yeah, that's the he goes both ways. He's the download man. And I asked him about it, and he each time I asked, he would lie. He's a narcissist, and my sister narcissist, and I know other people that's narcissists. Narcissists feel like they can do what they want to do. They can control and manipulate you, and it's no consequences from it. And these people they don't love themselves. They're very selfish. They'll pretend, they wear a mask. They'll pretend outside like this nice person. But then when they're at home, it's a whole different person. And they do stuff like that. They'll sleep around with your family members, stuff like that. That's just normal for them. Or they'll sleep with their children. That's incest. They do stuff like that. They'll sleep, like I said, they'll sleep around with their family members, and a husband or wife or whoever dating, they would sleep with their family members as well, because they don't have no discipline. They don't have no morals. They just do anything. They don't care. He when I leave, he bring women. Say in the middle of the night if I'm sleeping, because I sleep in one room, he sleep in another. He'll sneak women in the house. He will women in the house. This how disrespectful he is. But see, I'm not worried about it, because see, everything he did, he's paying for it now, and he's going to continue to pay for it till he closes his eyes on. And I'm sure that that's going to be short lived. God gave him plenty of time to get things right. He never did. Same way with my sister. And now it's no turning back. I don't care if they get on their knees and, pray, God help me, boola, hoola. I don't care who they pray to. It's no help for them because of what they did. They plotted to kill me and my son. But you listen, I'm not gonna talk no more. You all have a nice day. And then, oh, I want to say too, she does witchcraft. Cause I was laughing because she was trying to convince my family members that I, work witchcraft. But I always tell anybody, you all always hear me, even on my Facebook page. I am totally against witchcraft because I know how my mother, I watched my mother, how people did witchcraft on her and how she suffered. And I would never, never do that because of, people I've been around that this stuff was done on. It's just devastating. And, and it sticks with me today, how people sacrifice their family members, just for wealth, which they think they're getting wealth. But, you have the devil make you think you're going to get something. In reality, you done sold your soul and you on your way where there's no ending. See, this is why I always think to myself, like, I'm not living no miserable life around other people, what they should do, what I should say. Oh, y'all, listen, I want to say thank you. Thank y'all so much for coming in, listening to my videos, for liking my videos. I just want y'all to know I appreciate everybody that come in, that come in and listen to my videos. Even if you have to listen a little while and go out, I still appreciate that because you didn't even have to come in and listen. But I want you to know, thank you so much. Just thank you from the bottom of my heart because I want to build my channel up, because some things transpiring that I want you all to get in on it now because after a while it's going to be so big. You all want to be involved because then you'll know what direction I'm going in and what's all happening in my life as well as my son. I have a 22-year-old autistic son. His name is Jeremiah. He's the most amazing person you can meet. He's just amazing. And this man, he doesn't call him father. He doesn't want no part of him. He don't want me to call his father daddy. I'm not allowed to call him that for him because he have all through the years have literally abused my son as well. So I just want to say that, and y'all, not just that, like my sister, we talk on the phone, and I was share these things with her. She never had no remorse, because she was already locked in. She was locked in with those demons that she had, and she would pretend. But see, she didn't know I was living with the master manipulator. This man on this picture right here, he's the master manipulator. He's a down low. He on the down low. I questioned him and he lied, but I know he's on down low because God showed me on down low. He go with men and women, but he do women to hide his down low. But I'm gonna make like I said, I've been saying on my video, I'm gonna work on putting in a law where these people like this here, they're gonna have to come out of the closet. They not gonna destroy other people's lives because they want to hide out behind people because they don't want to be exposed, but they do stuff in the dark. And like okay, like he's dealing with transgender. The transgender man with me, what you mad with me for? Mad with me for what? You wanted him, you could have been had him. I don't want him. So you mad with me because he done told you a bunch of lies, so you going along with his lies, you mad at me. And mad at me now, you're transgender, you don't have no womb, you want to have a baby. You can't have no baby, you're a man. So y'all hear me on one of my videos talking about the transgender. One mad at me because he can't have a baby. He called himself a sheep. But see, I ain't got time to be mixed up with all these folk with these mixed up minds. I don't know, he wanted him to come out the closet, but he don't want to come out the closet because my husband got this funny, letting people think he all this and that, but he not. He's a down low masculine that hide behind females. And he's in the Masons, they do all kind of, threesomes and sex parties, the men on the men and the women on the women, then they come together and all this other stuff. They just nasty. And I don't want no part of that, y'all. But listen, you all have a nice day. I just wanted to share that with you all today. And I want to put this video out because, see, I know she watched my video. She watched my video and she get mad. But, see, she ought to be mad because she did what's going on in her life. She did it to herself. Nobody told her to come and sleep with her brother-in-law. That's what she chose to do because she was jealous and still jealous today. But it's okay. Sad to say, she stuck with that jealous demon she got. Okay, y'all. You all have a amazing, and I just wanted to say thank you.